easiest way to tell if someone's health coaching business will fail rides on these 4 big leverage points. And these were the 4 non-negotiables that led my gut health practice to 6 figures. I'll show you how to know which ones to work on and how. They're value, visibility, conversion, and conversation. It's exactly like a car. If you have a flat tire and you're driving in it, you'll eventually crash. So it's better to stop now and assess the situation and fix the freaking problem. Many health professionals who have a couple clients every month are in a situation where you only have half the business set up, but no idea how to work the other half. My approach is to lay a small but solid foundation for each leverage point before letting the floodgate open. That's fundamentally how most businesses operate. There will never be that perfect stress-free situation scenario, but you are making a lot of money and creating many opportunities for yourself. The most fundamental part of the health coaching business I see done incorrectly is the value that you provide to people, also known as your offer. Generally, most health professionals have no idea how to stand out besides their niche and their specific health field. This, in theory, works for what we consider as specialists, but it's a flawed mindset because standing out in the health industry is simple. Nobody knows how to market themselves. So it's a high conversion and low traffic situation for many people. The problem is people go with a traditional model of one-off appointment and a follow-up appointment, but you're likely not gonna make this work unless if you can solidify yourself in a place with a lot of foot traffic. If you work purely online and work with a telemedicine or an online fitness company, they'll do the marketing for you. You'll get clients, but you're not paid the value that you truly bring to the table because since the marketing is the hardest part, but you're missing a big opportunity to market yourself to make much more money by fixing that one aspect of your business. So if I were to tell you don't have to worry about marketing, you can offer a much bigger and better service that makes you take home 6 figures, here's what that 6-figure offer looks like. And where most people start when they're scaling from a much lower value offer where it's just a consultation is trying to scale up the value based on time invested per client. In reality, the approach to avoiding that is between your online and offline transformational model. What do you have readily available for them to achieve that transformation without you, the health professional? That is the best case scenario for these one-off consultations. But the perception of value for just 1 hour of your time isn't there. So to reduce the time invested, it's a live course where you regularly check up on them via messaging. Support them 5 days a week via messaging for whatever hours that you set for your office hours. Then you have the online support where you meet, but everyone gets the slice of the same time that you have available. So this is called the group coaching model. These 2 aspects significantly decrease the amount of time that you spend per client while maintaining the value of having complete accountability and access to you as a professional, which they normally wouldn't get from a doctor's office. The only time you want to directly increase your time per client is when it's required. They'll need that initial one-on-one to assess their situation. They might even need check-ins with different testing. That is the only time that it is appropriate to add in like a personalized support to the process. When you combine this with an accountability system that reduces people's giving up, you have a solid program for an offline transformation. You have a high ticket program worth $2,000 to $5,000. Next up, we'll go to visibility. This is the most common because most are barely getting past a couple clients. There could be relying on referrals, on Join Mary, sending people their way, or you could manually find them. My approach to visibility has always taken advantage of the viral effect of short-form content algorithms, which are naturally designed for. The follow-up moves these eyes to another, more robust way of leading them into the conversion. But the 3 components of having a solid foundation for visibility is a validated market, aka niche. Relatability, which comes down to your beliefs, unique attributions, and in a sense, just being yourself. And transformed lifestyle. When you think about it as a coaching, you're selling a desired outcome that they want and selling your lifestyle in the process, saying it's gonna get them to that desired outcome. Moving to what makes sense is a viral strategy. It involves using proven video concepts that are currently keeping people's attention. This could be on how the video is made and a trending topic in the health and wellness space. Now we have targeted messaging. Not all of your content is this, but some or most of it talks about the core transformation that you provide in your business. Mine was gut health restoration. All of these play a big role in making your marketing system low effort. There are two main reasons why short form is the easiest way to establish a solid foundation for your business at the very beginning. The first is that you have a validated viral niche and there's a lot of content being pumped out every day. If you consistently promote new, proven marketing concepts where there is little effort to get ideas, you won't have to wonder if they'll get views or attract the right people into your business in the long run. Short form content has a big authenticity factor, so the classic, highly edited Instagram videos actually hurt the engagement in the new era of marketing. People want raw, authentic content because they no longer know who to trust. It doesn't mean they're legitimate if it has a big budget behind what they do. So that's all to say you can talk on social media and successfully promote something, but it's also short form content. So you're not making 10-minute videos every day. When I first went from 0 to 50,000 followers in 30 days on my social media, very few videos went over 10 seconds. So now that you have that, we're currently at the top of your funnel. And now we're about to enter the middle of your funnel. What people don't understand about conversion is that there needs to be a level of subconscious authorization built in your potential client's mind, where they think, if this person had something to help me more, I'd take it. This is the nurture phase, which a lot of people skip the first half of. They try to throw a freebie, but there's no real connection to you with that freebie. It's just information. It's really much more effective. There's a mental association with that freebie. My first half of the nurture phase is not sending a freebie or a VSL I have. It's an added step that has worked really well for me. It's essentially posting on other platforms or types of posts. If you're on TikTok, the funnel goes straight to CTA. But if you're on Facebook or Instagram, you have slideshows and carousel posts that get pushed to your followers only and stories. You're able to humanize yourself and people connect, trust, and understand you more. If you have all that, you can only imagine they're probably going to check out whatever link or freebie you push them to. Now we send that freebie or the VSL, which if it's not set up right, it won't lead them to the conversion phase. You want a freebie to be more than just a PDF with information. You want something that they can interact with more and become even more invested in what you do, leading them into a free school group with access to that document. And video content is far more effective than just a free information. This makes the conversation flow a lot because you can personally checklist exactly what they've gone through in school, making it easier to discuss the real problems. And for a VSL, I'll have to break it down in another video, but my first VSL 5x'd my booked calls, and also the conversion was insane. That's really just about your offer, proof, and structure. So now we're at the conversation phase. This could be a whole video in itself, but I'm gonna focus on a couple main concepts that people don't understand about setting appointments over DMs. Number one, you're selling hopping on the call, not the program. Number two, you qualify them by identifying their situation, goals, and problems in the DMs. And number three, if they're being dry, they're probably not gonna book. And being aware of all this gives you a clear goal of what to bring into that conversation. If you can't get anyone on the call, your appointment setting needs a whole new framework. And you really need to understand where the conversation is dying. It's a similar situation for a sales call, enrollment call, but it follows these main concepts. You're not convincing them to hand over 4K, they are convincing themselves. Not just anyone would hand over that much money without some fear, you know? Number two, don't talk to someone low desire means the stakes are low for them to want to even spend that money. Number three, don't talk to someone who doesn't have the financial resources for your program. There's 0% chance of them getting in even if they genuinely have the money. The difference is that people that admit they have the financial resources to invest that much have it. But that doesn't mean they're not afraid to spend it. So you have your foot in the door, but without the money, you'll have to negotiate your own price or a 12-month payment plan. That's all that I can really cover for conversations in this video. If you want more on offers, sales, marketing, check out this playlist, which goes super in depth on how to start. I do update it pretty frequently, so you're gonna see more videos added to it every week. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.